So Hot Takes, the hottest sports betting podcast on the planet.
I'm Luke.
I'm Sam.
And I am Sean.
And welcome back.
I am Sean.
JD's and
Man.
Littleman. JD's and Littleman. Welcome
That's
back to Not
great.
So Hot Takes. Week 18. Damn.
Ew.
Damn. It's already here, fellas. We're going to
Stinky.
go over our picks, and we're going to go, as always, into this week picks. I also want to preface for everybody here in that I don't think anybody knows the board this week. I don't think there's if anybody tells you in this world that they know how to bet this Sunday, they are lying to your face.
Go ahead.
So,
I know
we're
Sam's
gonna-
going to say he
I
knows.
know how to bet this Sunday. Tread lightly, folks.
I lost something
Gamble
once.
responsibly.
My identity.
So I'm gonna roll through my picks real quick, and then we can go into it. Kind of got bent over a little bit this week in football, to be honest with you. It was in college football, or not college football, in NFL. It was pretty bad. Went, what is this? 1, 2, 3. Went 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 6. So not as bad as I thought, but not as great as I would like to either. Ravens minus 5.5. Never really too much of a sweat. Over 46.5, that kind of sucks because I really thought that this was going to be an over game. I kind of guessed it a little bit. In my mind, I said somebody's going to score a lot of points. Let's just find out who it's going to be. And the Ravens learned how to put up some points. The
Yikers.
Texans, however, did not. They got 2 points. It's like the 7th game in
Thanks,
NFL
Sean.
history where a team only scored 2 points. So, yep, there was that. And then I had Bengals minus 3. Dude, Joe Shiesty and the boys keep rolling. Rams minus 5.5. You know how it'd be. And then that's nearly the extent of all of the goodness that happened. I had Cowboys plus 9.5. There were so many opportunities for that to happen. The Eagles ended up bringing their third string quarterback to play, and they still got dog
Goated. Goated.
Titans plus 1.5. I mean, what the fuck? Like, it is just I gotta stop betting the Titans, fan. And my next season play is to bet against them because they're like 2-16 against the spread this year. So I think
They'll
I
go
bet
16
on,
and 2 against the spread next year.
2 and
probably.
15. They got one more week.
One more year.
Yeah, Panthers plus 8. That was also my lock of the week. I'm done with the Panthers. I think now officially they were banned, then they were unbanned, and now they're banned again.
Did you put that
Packers
in? I
plus
don't think you
1.5.
I'll add it for him.
We'll put it
I
in
did.
for you.
It's on
Sean,
my
you got
card.
it. No, it wasn't.
Oh,
No, it wasn't.
there
Sean
we
put it
go.
in. Sean put it in.
I had it on my.
Bro didn't want his mortal lock percentage to go down.
My
It's
fault,
all
my
right.
fault.
What
Yeah,
a
and then-
bum.
Packers plus 1.5. Lost that one on the hook. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Lions minus 3.5. Dub. That game was kind of sweaty for the first half, and then the Lions kind of just pulled away with that game. New Orleans, Las Vegas. Don't even get me started on this game. I mean, 36 points or whatever it ended with. So many opportunities for a field goal or just something in this game, and I want to kill myself. But thank God that the Saints lost, and we keep moving on to the number 10 pick. So
Only had to go. You got trashed.
it was so bad. It's bad.
Dude, the fact that you guys
stinky.
did that, the fact you guys did that bad and still only got the 10th pick is awful. Like, that's
I don't know
awful.
how we won 5 games this year. I don't know how we won 5 games.
I don't know why you won 5 games. Like after
We would have
you
won the
guys
Super
were
Bowl
what,
after
2 and
week
8.
2. We would have won the Super Bowl after week 2.
So would have the Jets, dude. What do you want me to say? Speaking of that game, though, yeah, go ahead. Glimpse of hope.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Well, yeah, I had the same thing as Weaver, which probably was the problem. It just so much room for opportunity to score in that game. I don't know how you don't get over 35 points, especially playing a shit team like New Orleans. Oh wait, they didn't score any points. My bad. That was a loss, obviously. Houston plus 5.5. You know, when I put it in and when I was giving my synopsis, I really don't know why. Wow, that's crazy. Sean put Sam under 4.5 meals. L. That's crazy. That's insane. Shout out the boys. We're going on 75 hard soon. So, Sean, you can redact your statement. I deleted it. But Houston plus 5.5. Now Luke's typing. Come on. Like, what are we doing? You're like, let's see. Anyway, Houston plus 5.5. I was in a trance. Seattle minus 3.5. I am never betting on Seattle ever again in my life. They are terrible. The Chargers minus 4. Probably should have put my entire house and my kids' college fund on it. They won 40-7. Sam over 4.5. I'm not reading that. That's a mortal line. Yeah.
It's mortal lock. No.
Yeah. We're talking
Underbelly.
football. We're not talking.
Sorry.
We're not talking heifers. We're talking football.
Oh
Okay.
my. Oh
We're not talking
my.
about those
Oh
New Orleans
my.
women. Anyways,
Oh.
Chargers minus 4 lock. Cincinnati minus 3.5. Never a doubt. I love that Bengals team. I really hope they sneak in the playoffs.
Never a doubt.
What?
Never a doubt. Dude, did you watch the game?
Yeah, I wasn't really worried. It's Joe Burrow, dude. What are we talking about? Joe Shiesty.
Okay.
Get out. Detroit minus 3, which was also my mortal lock. Mortal lock. I mean, they went down 14-0, 14-3, but then they came back. I wasn't really scared about them. They couldn't afford to lose that game because they got the biggest game in probably regular season history this week against Minnesota. Green Bay, Minnesota under 48.5. Kick me in the balls. They scored. Minnesota did most of the scoring. I really thought Green Bay would put up a little bit more of a fight on the defensive end, but they didn't, which kind of sucked. Miami, Cleveland over 40. Exactly what I thought was going to happen on Miami's side in my head. Cleveland, not so much. That total went to 32.5 before the game started, which was absolutely atrocious. And then we finished with Jets, Buffalo over 47. I think Buffalo scored, 42 by themselves. I really thought Rodgers was going to have a legacy game, but I guess we didn't need it when Josh Allen is Superman. So we'll see. We'd love to see a little Superman, Batman Super Bowl, or at least divisional game. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. But I'll turn it over to Sean. 4-5 on the week. Not terrible. The mortal lock always makes us even.
Yeah. All right. Well, I went 4-3 in the NFL this week. Starting out, I had Pittsburgh plus 3. This dropped to plus 1.5 at game time, and then they lost by 20. Mike Tomlin. Yeah. I also had the over 43.5. This went to 47 at game time. Ended at 39. Mike Tomlin. Yeah. Also, Russell Wilson. Yeah. God. Jesus Christ, man. Just fall off the wagon, man.
Justin Fields comeback.
I don't.
No.
How about we just disband the Pittsburgh Steelers organization? We
They
go
do
with
it
that
every year. Why do we get excited every year? They do it every year. They start off great and then they just fall apart. They're a defensive centric team, and once you expose the defense, their year's over. It happens every single year, unless they had prime Ben Roethlisberger on their team.
which they did,
Sorry,
but not anymore.
they didn't. Yeah.
Well, next up, I had the under 47 in Baltimore, Houston. Houston put up 2 points. You're never going to lose an under when a team puts up 2 points. Next up, New England plus 4.5.
Close.
Yeah, probably should have stayed banned on that one, Chief. Watch the game with a Patriots fan. Somehow I think I was more angry about the game than he was. So, yeah. But I did have the over 42.5 in that game as well. So that hit, strictly because the Patriots are hot garbage. Yeah. So next up was my mortal lock of the week, the under 48 in Arizona versus Los Angeles, and neither team scored more than 15 points. So that was the easiest bet of the week. Mortal lock. We're cooking.
What did it end
We're
at?
back over.
It was 28,
It was-
wasn't it? 19-9?
13-9.
That was the ending
Yeah, so-
score? I
so
thought it was
22,
19-9.
yeah. Nope, it was. I'm looking at it right now. 13-9.
Holy.
Yeah. And then lastly, my only bet the entire week on Sunday was the under 38.5 in Vegas, New Orleans. Get faded, fellas. Sorry.
It's every time we do this. It's every time. Me and Sam bet the same one, and Hawk bets
The
other
crazy
one.
thing is, I think Sean has voodoo magic because that line is about to hit, and then Sean it's there, and it just doesn't go over. It had every opportunity to, and they looked at Sean's picker and they're like, you know what? Feel bad for him. He's a Bengals fan.
Yeah, not the Saints fan. Whoa, little echo for you there.
Little echo.
Wake you up.
Whoa.
Wake you up on a Friday afternoon.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, just really had to let you know, Saints fan. Ooh.
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
That damn witch.
All right, fellas. So now it goes into the games. No Thursday night games this week. We got Saturday and Sunday. No Monday nights either. Saturday, first game of the week. Largest spread I believe I've seen in my lifetime in a single NFL game. Browns at Ravens. Ravens are minus 20.5. Over and under is 41.5. I saw the line at 18.5 yesterday, and
I saw it at 17.5. Oh my god!
So I mean, dude, I don't like
Bears.
everything other. Okay, I need to pull up like a report of who everybody is sitting. Are the Ravens sitting? They must not be sitting Lamar or anybody if it's.
They're
They
not
have to
sitting.
play
They haven't clinched anything.
Yeah,
They have to
But
clinch.
what's his face isn't playing. Bailey Zappi starting at quarterback for the Browns.
I didn't even know he was a Brown. That's news to
Wait,
me.
the same Zappy that was on the Patriots?
Yes.
Yeah, West
Yes.
Oh
Kentucky
my
legend.
god!
Yes. Threw into what's his name? Mitchell Tinsley. Shout out to Mitchell Tinsley. We are.
So yes, I'm not touching this game. The only thing that tickles my fancy is the under because I feel like if the Ravens go up big in the first half, they might just pull their starters in the second, at least their offensive starters, and then the Browns could maybe score a point or two, but I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe.
Who knows? Again, we're prefacing that this week is going to be a tough sledding, so I'm going to kind of stay away from this right now.
I'll tell you
Don't-
what. Here,
Don't
goes.
do it,
Oh
man.
my
Don't
God.
do it.
I'm doing it. I'm taking the over 41. Okay.
That's not doing it.
That's not.
I'm not taking minus 20. Are you smoking crystal meth, dude? That's
I thought you were
3
That was your
touchdowns.
thing. That was your thing. You always take the big spreads. Like when the lines are up, you always take the big spreads.
Don't
That's your
don't
thing.
tempt me. Stop. Don't
It's the
tempt me.
biggest spread. It's the biggest spread we'll ever
How
see in
big
our
are my
lives,
balls?
probably. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I always take. You know me. I always take the big
Tim's like,
spreads.
I teased the Ravens down to minus 13 and a half.
There's
I'm
just
not gonna
no
bet
way
it, but
I
I
can
might
take
put it in a
this.
teaser.
I mean, my only reasoning for the over, Ravens are going to score points. They're going to score a lot of them, even with their backups in against the Browns. And I don't think the Browns are going to roll over. I think they have a chance here just to spoil a season, not spoil a whole season, but spoil some seeding. And also the Browns, like, this is nothing to lose. You go on fourth downs for no reason here now. You throw the ball all over the field for no reason now. You try and pat some stats for your guys. Like it, you go for a fourth down on your own 42 and you don't go for it. The Ravens got the ball at the 42. They run the ball in. I'm taking the over 41. I feel really good about it. This is going to be one of those games where you're slinging the ball for no reason on the Browns side.
Do you think if you're Kevin Stefanski here, you punt it all in this game, or do you think you just
No,
just go
absolutely
for it
not.
fourth down?
You go
Unless
for
it's like
everything.
fourth and like 15.
No, not even that. If it's like 4th and 7 on your own like 30, I probably wouldn't. But anything past 35, I would go for it. There's no reason not to. Like, what's the worst going to happen? You're going to get embarrassed again for the 9th time this season. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah, my mortal lock of the week is Ravens minus 2,800 money line. So no, I'm kidding. I didn't touch anything in this game, but I'm really staring at Ravens minus 9.5 first half spread. Kind of for the reason that Weaver was talking about earlier. I think that they're going to come out and try to stomp them into the ground immediately so that they can pull their starters. I kind of like it under 10. Cleveland is the lowest scoring team in the first half per game this year. I think they score like 6.5 in the first half. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna hit the button. Ravens minus 9.5 first half spread. I think they come out and they try to stomp them straight into the ground, get it over with, and get their players.
I like that a lot. That's very sharp. Very sharp.
Or it's too cute, which I've been too cute probably like 5 times this year, and every single one of them is lost.
Yeah, but like that's just bad luck. Like that Eagles, you missed out 10 points in kicking points. Like
Why would you bring that up?
I'm just saying, it was perfectly crafted. Like who knew
All
Jake
right.
Elliott was going to miss 2 field goals from 35 plus? Nobody. And an extra point. If he
All right.
just got the extra point, it would have been fine.
One of them. He missed 2.
I know. 2 extra points and what? 3 field goals?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Move on.
All right.
All right. Second Saturday game, 8 p.m. Bengals at Steelers. Currently sits at Cincinnati -2.5. Over under is 48.5. I actually have 2 picks in this game. One is my mortal. One is just is not a pick in this game. My non-mortal is I got it at 49.5. It's currently sitting at 48.5. I'm taking the under 49.5. It's gonna be 23 degrees outside. It's gonna be, I see the Bengals scoring a lot of points here. The Steelers are really struggling in offense right now. And the Steelers have clinched. I know that they're gonna be, I don't think they're resting all of their starters, but I know they're gonna be very hesitant to play some guys that are kind of banged up a little bit. So I'm going to take under the 49.5, and I'll save my mortal for later.
I mean, all the points you just gave me. Did the Steelers clinch? I thought Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and Miami were fighting for the same spot.
Pittsburgh's in the playoffs, but they're still in the running technically for the division. But the thing is that Baltimore plays the game before, so if Baltimore wins, I'm pretty sure they clinch the division.
You'll see that total drop, or like Cincinnati.
It's kind of an interesting spot considering that they'll probably know if this game means literally anything to them, or do they simply want to try to keep a divisional opponent out of the playoffs? It's an interesting spot.
They literally might change their starters in warm-ups because that's when this game's going to end. It's going to be during warm-ups, and I see if the Ravens win, you're going to see the total either drop to 45.5, and then you're going to see it's going to shoot the Bengals up to -5.5 or something, and it'll be something crazy.
Yeah, you got me kind of thinking here. I mean, I do like Bengals -2, but I was ready to rock and roll as a heavy lean and probably my pick for the week. I was going to take the over 48 because I know you're saying it's cold out, but when's the last time we've seen the Bengals ground and pound? They can't. They can't really hold an offense back with that bad defense. They pretty much rely on Burrow and their wide receivers to make insane plays all the time. They're a high-power offense, and Pittsburgh's going to have to try to keep up by throwing the ball, which you're going to have success in the Bengals defense. I don't see anybody running the ball in this game. You might get just one run each, maybe 2 drives, 2 times you move the sticks, but I really see it going over here regardless. And if I'm the Steelers, I play this game legit because, like you said, if you got to play the Bengals again and it's in playoffs where a bad defense could come alive just with a couple key plays, and when you have an offense that strong, I would want to keep them out of playoffs if I'm Steelers, no matter what. So I don't care. I'm going to take the over 48. I think the Bengals score 30 by themselves here. I don't think they're going to let off the gas at all because this is a must-win no matter what. You can't let off the gas at any point in this game.
Yeah, you get that AFC North under though, and it's technically prime time. It's Saturday night.
We'll see.
For Saturday night.
All right, Hawk, give us your rundown. I know you don't have a pick unless you really love something, but this is it. This is for all.
There's no way he did it.
Marbles.
No, I didn't do it.
No, he didn't do it.
What do you think
he's
I am?
gonna give his pregame speech.
Gonna get the boys buzzing. No. So the last game gave me 18 heart attacks. So I'm kind of numb to the pain at this point. I kind of accepted that the season was over halfway through the last game, just because it felt like everything that could have went wrong right at the end of the game. Chase Brown might not play because he injured himself trying to slide. T. Higgins, it's like 18 people are limited, but T. Higgins is limited every week, and then he does something like he did last week. The Steelers, we don't know about their needs. It's interesting. I mean, the NFL knows what they're doing, putting this game Saturday night, because the Bengals have to play like their backs are against the wall, and then the Dolphins could just go beat the Jets and it wouldn't matter anyway, or the Broncos beat Carson Wentz and it doesn't matter anyway. It's just it's hard to cap this game or act like I know what's going to happen just because you don't know how the Steelers are going to treat this game. Obviously the offense is playing at such a high level. Burrow's playing at such a high level. You hope that they're able to pull away, and the Steelers are not playing their best football. Surprise, surprise, end of the year Steelers. But then again, Bengals game Steelers are different because they just show up every time for some reason. Hoping they win. Probably will get a little too angry at the TV, but who doesn't? We'll have some fun.
Are you going to be on a plane at this point?
No, I will be flying on Sunday. So Saturday, I will
Sunday.
still I will be drinking this in.
We ain't making it to the airport. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
Is that
Sunday,
a threat? All right.
1:00.
Promise.
Giants at Eagles. Eagles -3 over under 37.5. This is probably my grossest pick of the of the season. Is Giants +3. And the only reason I really is because Eagles are literally playing nobody. Saquon's not playing. AJ Brown's not playing. Devontae Smith's not playing. Their McKee is probably going to start. Because I mean, they're still saying that they don't know whether Pickett's going to play or not. He's limited in practice again today. Today being Wednesday, today being Thursday. So and the Giants are coming off of. I'm not going to say they're going to be coming off a huge one. I mean, their offense was. They had the Drew Lock game of the century, like they always do. The Drew Lock game of the year. Might be feeling a little swaggy with them. Who knows? Who knows if what the fandom is going to be like going into Week 18? How that place is going to be rocking. It's Philly, so people are still going to be there, but it's not going to be like. It's going to be more like a day out with the family, just taking the kids to a good old ball game because everybody's saving up their coin for the playoff game. So I'm going to go Giants +3 in this spot.
I've been battling it all day just because I'm not sure if they play McKee. I don't know. Like, that's a guy that you might have to look at. He actually played pretty decent football when he was in. That's a guy you might have to look at to keep him in for playoffs. Like, Pickett has broken ribs, and he took a couple hard shots. He got up a little late. Like, it took him a couple seconds. Like, if Pickett, your number 2, your backup, isn't 100% for playoffs, then your number 2 is McKee. Like, it has to be. That's why I'm not sure about this game. You took Giants +3, so I'm just going to take Eagles -3. I think the Giants have no business being on this field. I'm pretty sure Eagles and Commanders are still fighting for the division right now. I think they're tied in the division.
No, what?
Eagles are ahead by game.
Brother, it's
They're
over.
Ahead by 2 games. They've already clinched.
They clinched.
They won last week when they beat the Cowboys. They clinched the division.
Oh yeah, you're correct. That's my fault. No, I'm taking Eagles. I mean, if they could play that well with backups, I know Barkley's not going to be in. AJ, Devontae, it's the Giants, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it's the Giants. Your defensive guys might get a rep or two out there, a couple of drives, but I don't believe in the Giants. They used all their magic in 1 week. I'm fine with betting the Eagles -3 here, to be honest with you, especially at home and just finish out the year strong. Their backups are pretty much playing for their starters here. It's momentum, baby. Eagles -3.
I watched Kenny Pickett get thrown by a football last week, so I think I'm willing to say that Tanner McKee is better than Kenny Pickett.
100%.
I don't like the ball threw him, man. Like,
Somebody said, "What kind of Tom and Jerry play was that?" That was incredible.
Yeah, I'm not touching this game with a 10-foot pole, man. I don't want to bet the Eagles because they're not playing anybody, but I don't want to bet the Giants in the letdown spot of the century. Drew Lock had the best game by a single quarterback by anyone this year by EPA per play. Drew Lock has a horse cock like that guy. It's not gonna happen again. I'm sorry, it's simply not.
They ran like 52 plays and he had like 40 some points. It was the craziest shit ever.
Dude,
no, I don't think that he needs to have a horsecock moment. I just think that the Eagles are not gonna. They're gonna be putting out they're gonna be calling people from a retirement home to come.
No, yeah, I completely agree. I just wanted to put it out there on record that Drew Lock will not have as good of a game as he did last week.
No.
No. If he does, let's see.
What is the definition of a horsecock game? 300 yards passing?
No. If he has as good of a game as he did last week,
then he hit the over by himself.
I will take a stick of butter. If he has as good of a game by EPA per play as he did last week, I'll take a stick of butter, put it in a sock, and eat it on the podcast. You heard it here first.
Wait. So he's got to throw for 4 tutties.
No, EPA per play.
What was
Oh,
it last
okay.
week?
Like 1.1 per play.
Yeah,
It was
it's
the
nuts.
it was the best game by anyone in the season.
Nuts.
It was insane. But yeah.
1.18.
Well, you can't eat a sock. How about you
I'll
eat like cereal out of a
By that
sock?
metric, Locke played the best game of the season by any quarterback in the NFL, not just for the Giants and the sixth best game, not just for the Giants and the sixth best game since 1999.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. He went through
Is
two
that like the
centuries.
biggest all-time choke by a team in playoff contention like you've ever seen?
Gotta be.
It's inexplicable. But anyway, yeah, I'm not touching this game. What's the over/unders at like 38.5?
37 and a half.
37.5. Yeah,
No.
It's
take
like
it,
it's one of
bro.
those games where I could totally see the under, but then it's like it does not take a lot for that over to hit. There does not take a lot of
If anything, I lean over because it's like it's Eagles defensive backups, and then it's the Giants defense period, and then like one fluke pick six by Drew Lock, or they put Kenny Pickett in for 2 plays, and the ball sacks him in the end zone by itself. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Next game. Saints at Bucks. Bucks minus 13.5. Over under 43.5. Saints, please lose. Just lose. I want them to lose. I want the Giants to somehow find a way to win. And yeah, I want us to lose every game. And I hope that the Bears lose. I hope that the Titans win. I hope the Jags win. And the Patriots win. And hopefully we can bump up a couple spots. But yeah, that's all I
yeah.
have.
I'm not touching this game with a 10-foot pole. I'm leaning the over because I think Buccaneers might score 40 themselves. But then again, if you get out to a high lead against the Saints, you don't really have to play anybody. I would lean over just because you never know with the Saints. They could come out and score 14 in the first half, and you're forced to score points. But yeah, my only lean would be over 43.5, just because of the spot. They got nothing to play for. They might just play with their nuts out.
Who's playing quarterback this week, Luke?
I think it's still Rattler.
Okay, you sure it's not you? Like, goddamn, man.
I think I legit could play better than Spencer Rattler. No
That's
joke.
crazy.
Dude,
That's
you
crazy.
say that. Jake Haener is a worse quarterback than Spencer Rattler. Like he's
Saints,
legit.
apparently, as of 3 days ago, the Saints were not ruling out Derek Carr for Week 18. So, oh, it is 8 hours ago. AP News: Baker Mayfield versus Derek Carr in Week 18. Buccaneers versus Saints preview.
And it's still 13.5.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all are buns.
APnews.com.
That's crazy.
Over looks better now.
Yeah, I'm leaning over, and I'm also leaning the Saints a little bit, just because it's like the Bucks are playing for everything, and the Saints are playing for nothing. And
Alvin Kamara's looking to be out. Kendre Miller is looking to be out.
Never mind.
who the hell is playing running back?
It'd be what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? He was the running back for the Lions.
David Montgomery.
Yeah, they
Jamal.
no. Jamal Williams is hurt.
Yeah.
Let's go look
Who
at
is playing
injury.
running back?
Pete
for
Werner is
the
questionable. As of today, Pete Werner is questionable with a concussion. Willie Gay is questionable. Juwan Johnson knees practicing on a limited basis Thursday. Kendra Miller questionable non-participation. Chris Olave's out, of course. Derek.
Oh my God! It's Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, dear God. Louisiana legend. Carr, left hand, did not take part in practice Thursday, but I'm also seeing something where he's playing. I don't know. Kamara groin was held out Thursday's practice. Taysom Hill still out. He underwent surgery on the 30th. Bub Means is on IR still.
I think I'm gonna retract what I just said and hold off on this one, fellas.
Elair.
Who are we
2
putting out here?
touchdowns.
Who is playing? Bro, who's going to play for the Saints this week?
DJ
Who do we
Weave.
have to fill a roster? I
DJ
don't think
Weaver.
DJ Weave wants to make any more trips back to New Orleans. Or I guess it's in Tampa. So.
Oh dear God.
All right.
Let's just
Move on.
Yeah, next
Move
week.
on.
All right, the first game or I guess the second game where we believe that all starters are going to play. Panthers at Falcons. Falcons minus 7.5. Over under is 47.5. The under is screaming at me here at 47.5. The Panthers look like the old Panthers. Kirk Cousins. Or I guess it's not Kirk Cousins. I'm an idiot because it is the elite Michael Penix playing for the Falcons. Still screams under to me. Actually, I'm going to take the under 47.5 in this game.
I literally just watched it move up to 48. I don't know. It just like Luke said, the Panthers are playing like the Panthers. It seems like the Panthers can only really score points against defenses like the Bucks defense and just bad defenses. And this Atlanta team just it's night and day. Like they could look like they could play decent football and then they just fall off
Not
the
their
face of the
defense.
I know, but they fall off the face of the earth. Penix actually looks a little I've been with Sean all year. I've been waiting for Penix to play and he just needs more reps. The guy's not terrible. I mean, he's just got guys like what's his name on his team. Why am I blanking?
Kyle Pitts got a touchdown. If you're talking about him, I don't want to hear it right now.
Kyle Pitts
Kyle
also
Pitts
threw
is
a pick.
awful.
He
Yeah.
also handed the
2
ball
weeks
to
ago.
the team.
2 weeks ago. All right. Let's
Kyle
not live in the past.
Kyle Pitts is like the JaVale McGee of the NFL, dude. He always does something that makes you turn your head in the wrong direction.
That's disrespectful. I don't know if that's disrespectful to Kyle Pitts or JaVale McGee, but it's disrespectful to one of them.
It's disrespectful to whoever's fans of either of them. For that reason, I'm staying away. I watched JaVale McGee be on Shaqtin' a Fool every single week. Like he won that award every single week. It was impressive. We should start making our terrorist of the week. We have to put highlights. We'll start doing it and just put Kyle Pitts on it every week.
I don't know if we're allowed to have a terrorist of the week right now.
It's true.
Unfortunately,
We'll have
player of the week.
yeah. We'll just have probably not terrorist of the week. All right, Sean, you got anything in this game? Probably not a good time right now, Chuck.
Yeah. Shit. How about you take a seat? Young fella? Like this is a spot where I usually want to take the team that's playing with house money against the team that's playing for everything. But it's hard when you're playing a team like Carolina. You could just hit the easy button, and that's just run the ball. Atlanta should be able to run the ball completely all over Carolina, which is why I would like the over, but I feel like they're just gonna run the ball with such ease and just kind of like drain clock. So I lean Atlanta here. I would have liked it if it was like I would have liked it under a touchdown, maybe even at like
Seems
7.5.
like a tease spot. 7.5 seems like
Ooh, now you're talking my language.
Not with the Falcons. I've tried teasing them twice and I've lost like $200 on them.
a tease.
Well,
Like,
you
they're
mean
on the list.
units?
2 units.
No, man,
200
that's half a
It's
half a
100
unit.
units.
Half a
200
unit.
units.
2,000 units I've lost on them.
20,000 units.
2 million
Mr.
units.
Krabs.
1 billion units.
1, you stole me dime. 2, you stole me dime. Or 3, you stole me dime. Falcons stole a lot of my dimes.
All right, we're moving to the next game then. Interesting spot here. Commanders at Cowboys. Washington -6. Over under is 43.5. Commanders are not sitting any of their starters. Dan Quinn is focusing on moving from the 7th to the 6th seed. Yeah, I lean Washington in this spot, but again, it's like a house money kind of situation. So you would think this would be a game where I'd want to place a bet, and just because everybody's going to be playing for both squads. But actually, fuck it. I'm going to take Commanders -6 because Cowboys still have no CD, and they sucked against the Eagles. They were horrible. That was so bad. So I'm going to take Washington -6. Or should I put it? Or a suggestion: should I put it in a teaser along with the Falcons -7.5 and Baltimore -13.5?
That is not a
Falcons
Wong
dude.
teaser.
No, that is no. Like I said, the Falcons have
Or
cost me a
Packers
lot of
-3.
dimes. I like that one. Packers would be -4. It's up to -10. I
Whoa!
got one at the end.
We didn't talk about that yet, fellas.
I'm not. I'm just. He's. You're
geez.
popping it out there, Luke.
Shut up, Sam. God.
All right, I got a teaser for us at the end. I got a mega teaser this week. I'll let you know that it's
Oh,
4
boy.
legs instead of 3.
8,000 units.
$8.
He's gonna miss this one, and then he's gonna hit us with a text like 5 minutes later. Well, I hit my secret teaser. So.
I did hit my secret teaser this week. Great teaser.
Sam down to 0.5 meals on the day. We're good.
We teased it down, teased the over. That's crazy. The teaser this week though was Falcons +9.5, which almost made me shit my pants. Vikings +7. Yeah, Vikings +7 and then Detroit +2.5. It was free. But back to the talk. Washington. I don't know. The Cowboys I think Jerry Jones has his pride out on that team. They might just go out there and ruin a season. The Commanders are looking to play either the Rams or Philadelphia round one. And a completely healthy Philadelphia, I mean, we let them have their moment. They won the game. But if Jalen Hurts is in that game for the rest, it's way better time management. You're moving the ball. That game does not get out of hand. Washington, they have to win this game, and I feel like the Cowboys just could, for no reason, just try to put up points. I like the over. I don't think Commanders are going to let off the gas. I think they're going to beat the shit out of the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are going to give them a little bit of run for their money because last time we saw them play, CD was listed as I know he's not playing now, but he's listed as unsure. We're not sure if he's playing, and he had the best game of his life against the Commanders, and they beat the Commanders. You know how I know that? I had the Commanders as a pick'em in that teaser that week, along with the Falcons, and they both lost. So I'm taking the over 44 in this game. I feel really good about it. I'm expecting some points. I'm expecting the Commanders to not have a letdown week. I think the gas is just gonna keep moving, baby.
I lean the under. If my memory serves me right, the last time they played was the game where it was like 10-9 going into the fourth quarter, and then both teams scored like 24 points in the fourth quarter, right? And Terry McLaurin had that super long touchdown, and then they missed the extra point, and then Dallas returned the onside kick. Like that's okay. So like it feels like this is an under spot. It's a divisional game. It's a team that's led by a rookie quarterback in a game where they really need it. Right now you can get it at 44. Just key number. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the under 44. Plus Sam took the over, so, Luke, if you could take the over too, that'd be great. But no, I'm kidding. But I am going to take the under just cuz I like the the hindsight where that last game probably should have went under, divisional spot, late in the year, CD not playing, Washington's going to try and run the ball a lot. Yeah, give me the under 44.
Okay, moving into the next 1 o'clock game. Bears at Packers, Green Bay -10. Over-unders 41.5. Makes me want to click the Bears button this week. Makes me want to tickle it, but I'm not going to, I don't think. So yeah, I'm gonna stay away from this game. I don't really know what's going on with this one.
Yeah, I took over 41. My trend this week is the overs. You're looking at a dysfunctional Chicago team that kind of just has to see what they have this last game of the year. They played Green Bay close last time as well. Green Bay, they're coming off a bad loss. They're going to come out and kick some ass. They couldn't really move the ball against Minnesota. They're going to come out, get their offense right before playoffs, and beat the shit out of the Bears. And then the Bears, like I said, they got to see what they have. You're going to see a very, very aggressive play style here. I think they're going to go for a lot of fourth downs, and they're not really just going to give the ball over to get their ass kicked. They're going to at least go down fighting. Their whole year, they kind of just have gotten. They were four or five games, one play away from a win. We know this team's ass, but I think it's more of a mental side for this team. The talent isn't. It's not that it's there. It's not that it's not there. It's their mental was just getting their ass kicked all year, losing by a ton of flukes. I mean, you're beating the Commanders and a 60-yard Hail Mary tips off of one jackass who wasn't paying attention. Like, that can't happen. It's all a mental game for them, and I think they're going to come out and try and give the Packers a run for their money. They're going to be uber aggressive. I'm taking over 41. It's a very confident play I have this week.
I lean Chicago in the worst, like,
God.
It's just 'cause you're moving there.
No, it's not. It's because last week I said me and Weaver both said we really want to hit the Jesus Christ. We really want to hit the Chicago button, but I can't do it. And then I'm like, but you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna hit the New England button, and then it blew up in my face
on the list.
And then Chicago hit. It was the worst game of all time, and the bet still would have hit. I want to hit Chicago. It's a lot of points, divisional game, team that's, like we said 18 times, team that's playing for nothing versus team that's playing for something. They're not playing. Green Bay's not playing for everything, but they're playing for something. Last time these two teams played, what happened? Oh yeah, blocked field goal. dear God, Chicago. Uh, I'm really leaning Chicago, but I'm not going to take it yet. I would stay tuned on.
Okay, moving to the next 1 o'clock game. Texans at Titans. Titans -1.5. Oh, lowest total I believe I've seen all season. 36.5. Texans, I believe, are sitting everybody. I mean, their team is hurt to hell, and they need it. They can't really move up or down in their spot. So I'm not pressing the Titans button again. I can't do it. Everything wants me to do it because I do it every week. The under makes me want to feel a little frisky because I feel like it's one of those spots where everybody's like, oh, 36.5, press the over button. But I'm like, maybe I'm sharp. Maybe I'm sharper than everybody. Maybe I know something that everybody else doesn't. But in all reality, I don't. So I'm not going to bet anything.
Yeah, I'm not touching this game with a 10-foot pole. I might put 1,000 units on a no touchdown in this game, so a nice crisp $1 bill. But I honestly, I might look at the no touchdown in this game. This game might be just a field goal off.
Ugh. Open our mouths. And
Just
eat it.
can I just like watch something?
Red zone's going to suck so bad on Sunday. So there's going to be no red zones. Nobody's going to be in the red zone ever.
At all. I think my mortal is in this game,
Oh boy.
which is probably
Oh
it's-
boy.
What?
it's
no.
What?
No.
it's probably a pretty easy guess here,
The under.
fellas.
Is it?
But yeah, let me hold off.
Let him cook.
Yeah,
All right.
go ahead.
me
We can move
cook.
on.
Moving on. Bills at Patriots. Bills -2.5. Over under 37.5. I have a pick in this game, and I press the button. It's Patriots +2.5.
No, I'm telling you now, and don't do it.
Yes, I already did.
I
I
don't
already pressed it.
I
already
don't
pressed
care
it.
that I'm playing middle linebacker for the Bills on Sunday.
I
Don't
pressed
do it.
I already pressed it. Josh Allen is expected to start this game, but they're not going to play him very long. And the Patriots are getting tolerable to watch, and so
Brother,
I'm
they lost 40-7. I watched the game. It was not tolerable.
it's fun to
Nowhere
watch Drake
near
May. I
tolerable.
love watching Drake May play. So yeah, I'm purely picking the Patriots because of Drake May's fun to watch. And it's gotta happen at some point.
Yeah, I was actually leaning Bills -2.5 just because the Patriots are dog shit. Who's the Bills' backup quarterback? Why am I blanking? Who is it?
So let's pull up their depth chart.
Like, do we even know?
It's Trubisky.
Their depth chart is.
Oh, Trubisky.
Why is it not showing me their backups?
It's Trubisky.
Sean, sing a song while he looks.
Yeah, Mitch Trubisky.
Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me on. Sing it, Sam.
What? No. All right. I don't
Who
know.
are they gonna play? I'm really curious who they're going to play at receiver because
I'm using my
Pierce is not gonna
pass. I'm
play.
passing. I wanted Bills -2.5 till I heard Mitch Trubisky was the backup. I had no idea. I'm being truthful. No idea who their backup was this entire season.
Khalil
You're the
Shakir's not
king
going
of
to play.
backup
Cooper's
quarterbacks.
not going to play.
I
Kevin
know.
Coleman's not
No
going to
idea.
play. So is the wide receiver core going to be consisted of Matt Collins, Curtis Samuel, and Quentin Morris, their third string tight end?
I've unironically probably better than who's playing wide receiver for the Saints right now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And the
No
Patriots.
bub memes, so we're toast.
And
We
the
still have MVS. MVS is still up there.
Yeah,
MVS, dude.
yeah,
MVS
sorry. It's
on
better than
any
the
other
Saints.
team, his line would be 17.5.
No,
any
no,
other team.
It's MVS. If you took away his one good play every week, his line would be 0.5.
Yeah, but Derek Carr's not throwing long balls to him anymore, so he doesn't even have time to get open.
It's over.
It's over.
I'm not touching this game.
No.
No.
Next.
All right. It's time for everybody's favorite game.
No, it's not. You
Yes,
missed the
it
game.
is.
You missed the
No, it's
game.
not.
Jacksonville,
Oh, did I?
Indianapolis.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
This
people.
guy's driving the boat. You gotta be kidding.
Jags at
Let
Colts.
him
Colts
cook.
-5. Over unders 43.5. I'm not betting anything in this game. Does anybody else have any bet in this game?
No. No. We had to mention it, but no. No, thank you.
I mean, I lean Colts -5 as a bounce back and they're playing the Jags, but
is it really a bounce back when you just like
Man.
had one of the worst collapses? It's almost like a suicide watch. You know
How
what I
have the
mean?
Jags won 4 games is my question.
Mac Daddy Jones, baby.
I don't know how the Colts won 7 games either. So that's still crazy. On
Wait,
its
so if
own.
the Colts win this game, are they in?
They're out.
I'm
They're cooked.
confused.
They're out.
They're already out.
They're out.
Yeah,
they're
they're
out after
already
last week.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
So it's not really playing with house money at this point. I mean, it's so inexplicable what
Some
happened.
guys
last-
on the Colts might be playing for some game tape for a good, and then or people on the Jags too, just like hope for
Some
somebody
trade
to tweet out
value.
this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Flacco is playing for that next big contract, man. I swear.
Him and Kirko are gonna be on the same
Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Oh, that'll
they're gonna
come
be in
later.
the same what's it called? Cash register. One's gonna be checking items out, the other one's gonna be bagging.
I don't know. Kirk Cousins' agent might pull it fast when he might get like a $600 million deal for some reason. I'm not touching this game because I don't know how the Colts are going to respond to that, man. I mean, I know. How do you respond from getting kicked out the playoffs by Drew Lock? I mean, I know Malik Neighbors went like berserk after the catch, but like, bro, Drew Lock 5 touchdowns, like 400 total yards, no turnovers. Like.
Move on.
All right, now it's time for everybody's favorite game. All right, we have one of our
4.5.
most expensive games
Damn.
of the season,
Damn.
and we have the cheapest ticket, I believe, to a game this year.
The what most expensive ticket?
I think we have one of the most. It's either
Okay.
the second or third most
I
expensive
mean,
ticket,
it makes sense what game
and
it
we
is.
have the lowest ticket of the season.
It's
Can I rip my
it's-
lowest?
Sure.
We go lowest first.
Okay, but I was just gonna get the most expensive out of the way.
Yeah,
That's
the
Oh
most
yeah,
expensive.
Minnesota, Detroit.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
How much do you think that game is? It's probably like the second or third
$340.
I was gonna go 320.
$9.
Yeah, that's the most expensive.
No, it's not. We had
Is
one
it?
for $370. We
was
had one for
$370.
$370.
Which one?
Yeah.
It was Lions,
Detroit and Buffalo?
Lions Bills. Lions
Yeah.
Bills.
Yeah, I mean, going into the cheapest one, I think, Sean, it's probably between 2 or 3 of them. I'm looking at. 2
It's
of them.
between all of them, man. God.
I'll take
You'd be
MetLife. Give me
surprised. You'd be
Jets, Miami.
surprised. It's not Jets.
No, that
Miami.
game means something. You chose like the
Yeah, it
only
does.
game that means something.
I don't give a
Give
shit.
me the cheapest. You said it's the cheapest one we've
Yes.
had. Give me. Oh.
We
It's-
are Penn State.
Between 2.
Sam, do you have one? Oh, you already said one. You already
he
said
just
one.
guessed
I
one.
said the Jets. Yeah.
What did you say?
Indy Jacksonville.
It's not. That's the second cheapest game.
Can we do our
Is it-
combined one?
Yeah.
That's the cheapest one. That Jags Colts was $10, and it's not the cheapest game.
Oh, it's got to, Sean. It's either. Oh my God, I'm looking at Tennessee.
I'm looking at Vegas or I'm looking at Arizona.
I'm looking at Vegas and Tennessee.
But I feel like
Vegas is
Vegas
far and away not
yeah,
the cheapest
Vegas is
game.
expensive. That's the
Vegas
problem.
is far and away not the cheapest game.
There's no way it's like Atlanta, is it?
That,
No.
that
Oh,
Raiders
that-
game is $76 to go to that game.
The Atlanta game means something.
Atlanta's fighting to get in. If the
Atlanta
Bucks win.
tickets are expensive because their food is really cheap. I'm looking at Arizona, dude. That game means jack, and I don't even think Purdy's playing.
All right, let's use that as a guess. Arizona.
It's not. That game is $28. The
Wow,
cheapest
bucks.
game for $5.
Don't be Philly. Don't be Philly. Don't be Philly.
Texans Titans.
I told you,
Okay.
yeah.
$5 to get into that.
Yeah, because they'll
game.
just take all your money at the bars after.
$5,
$5.
dude.
$5. You could take a trip down to Nashville and go to a game for $5 buckaroos.
Yeah. How much is parking? 80
Dude,
million.
that's like 5,000
Nobody
units.
parks there, and nobody parks at the stadium.
How much is an Uber?
Yeah,
That's
really.
the problem.
$1 billion. Sorry.
Yeah, that's 5,000
All right.
units, man. Don't be playing around.
It's shit, man. My fault. That's a whole Ben Weaver parlay.
All right, on to 425, the second most expensive game to go to for $129. Chiefs at Broncos. Broncos minus 10.5. Over under is 40.5. I really lean Chiefs. Just because it's the Chiefs. Like it's still like Andy Reid coaching. Like you can't, dude. There's no way they should be a 10.5 point underdog. Because who else are they sitting besides? I think Kelsey's sitting.
They're going
Is
to be
like
sitting up.
Hollywood. Is like Hollywood Brown and is Xavier Worthy and everybody sitting. Like it's
Here, hold on. Who are the Chiefs sitting? Sam, talk, or Luke, keep talking about the game.
I'm pulling it up. Yeah, I mean,
I'll talk about the game. I'll tell you what, Carson Wentz about to pull a Nick Foles in this game. He's about to go crazy. 10.5 is way too many points. And I love Bo Nix, but I think his hands are going to look at something like this in that spot. He's going to be shaking, dude. This is a must win for them, and he's a rookie quarterback. He might be done. I love him to death, but like, imagine he's back there, dude, and he's like this, Sean.
Show me a 3-step.
it's gonna be crazy that these starters are gonna have 3 weeks of rest. They're gonna have 24 days to rest. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelsey, Chris Jones isn't playing.
Yeah.
I mean,
My guess would
That
be
one was
something like
obvious.
that. Maybe like Pacheco, too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I lean Chiefs, just because it's still the Chiefs and Carson Wentz. I mean, not saying he's a great quarterback by any stretch, but it's not like they're throwing out like Jake Hayner, like or Mitch Trubisky. But yeah, I'm not touching this game. We'll be tuned in. I kind of would have put a little parlay together that includes Chiefs money line, Bengals money line, and Jets money line. I think it's like plus 1100 or something for that, and I want to see what that see how we do.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. It was like plus 1374, but that was a
Yeah.
couple of days ago. Sam, you said your piece. Unfortunately, I will be
I already
rooting for
took
the.
it. Did I not say that? I took Chiefs plus 10.5. What? Is that not good?
Nothing. It's just the way you said it. You nodded your head like I already
I
took
already
it.
took it.
Do I got to show you the drop step again?
No, please. Unfortunately, I'll be rooting for the Chiefs. Want the Bengals to miss the playoffs so bad that they won't even play any of their starters. It's really a joke, man. The world is scared of Joe Burrow. Unfortunately, I would be too. He's literally Batman. We figured that out last week. If you haven't listened, yeah. Hopefully, Bo
I'm
Nix.
taking it. I'm taking Chiefs plus 2.5. Sorry to interrupt.
Very good.
It is quite all right. It is quite all right. Actually, no, that's not all right. Hold on. Wait, you two combining? Oh,
No. I'll hold. No. I'll hold off. Hawk,
No,
Hawk,
you
I'll
already
hold off.
said
I'll
it.
hold off
You
just
already
for
said it. You already
No.
said it.
I can take it back. I haven't bet it yet. I can take it back.
Oh, just like we're going to take back our other picks.
I said I'll take it.
Can I
said I'll
take back
it.
my
Never.
mortal walk?
That's not the same thing. I've already bet the Mortal Lock. I haven't bet that one yet.
Carson Wentz is
I'm-
goaded, bro.
Just
The
for
ladies
Hawk,
are
I'm
fighting.
not doing it.
the ladies
So
are
now,
fighting.
if the Chiefs get absolutely mollywopped, you know who to blame, Hawk. It's not me.
Yeah. Well, I'm not touching this game. Go Chiefs. Ow, that hurt.
Oh, come on, man.
What do you want me to say?
Gross.
Go Bengals.
Cody.
Go Reds.
Ooh.
All right, Chargers at Raiders. Chargers -4. Over under 41.5. I'm not touching this game either. What's up with the Chargers situation? Can somebody walk me through where they stand in those playoffs?
Yeah, they suck. They're going to be a first round out.
Are they in? They got to be in.
They're in. Yeah, they're in.
Yeah, but Harbaugh's not going to be like cute. I don't think he's going to play anybody really in this game. This game is a big ugh. I'm not touching it either.
It's a seeding game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's smarter than that. Harbaugh has that mentality that we can go in and beat anybody. So I don't think seeding's really going to matter to him.
Who
I mean,
knows?
seeding does matter because you're a game away from like take everything that we said earlier, where it's like, oh, the Pittsburgh's going to sit. Just that aspect.
I took the over. I said they're both going to be scoring points.
No, I'm saying just that aspect. I already took it. Yeah, so the Chargers are going to be playing for seeding. They're going to be trying. It's not an end all be all where it's like the pressure's on, and I think that's built in. 4th seems maybe even a little low because Bauer set all those records already, so he's chasing something else. So they might be feeding him.
Money.
Yeah, he's gonna get that no matter what. But yeah, I'm not touching this game either. It's hard. Like this week is so hard to handicap. Just to set precedent, it's probably the least bet week of the year, at least for me. I can't speak for Sam because Sam just kind of sprays and prays.
That's not true. That's just really slandering. I could take you to court over that. That's messed up, man. You did just as bad as me this week. Like we were all even.
Yeah, but like mine was like good bets, and yours were bad.
Yours were good bets. Okay. New England plus 4.5.
It's a good bet, man.
They lost by 33.
Dude, I had
Wait,
two.
you lose by 1 or you lose by 33, it's still a loss.
Yeah, man.
Get out of here.
All your secret teasers get you back to even.
Yeah.
I won. It's okay, guys. I won 5,000 units on this secret teaser I had. We're good.
Join the Discord, man. Join the Twitter. You'll see it. Get our Patreon for only 1,000 units per month. All right, can we keep talking about
$69.
football?
Favorite number, favorite position.
69,000 units. It'll only cost you $6.99.
All right, next game. We're moving ahead.
Yeah, let's talk
Football.
football, baby.
Seahawks at Rams. Seahawks minus 6.5. Over under 39.5. Rams aren't playing anybody. Cup's out. Puka's out. Kyron's out. Stafford's out. Higby's out. I'm not touching this game because the Seahawks still suck major balls and
Nothing
so,
for me.
I mean,
No thanks.
No one's betting on porn star Jimmy. Come on, fellas. No, I'm not either. If anything, I lean Seattle, but this line's just gone up too much. I don't think I can get them at a touchdown. Like maybe at like what it was like 3.5, 4.5, but 6.5 it's a little too rich for my blood.
I didn't realize that Geno Smith had a sneaky 4,000 yard season this year.
He's had a good year. He just can't handle pressure all that well. But if
17
Yeah.
touchdown, 15 picks though is crazy.
I was going to say 1,000 of his yards were probably 2 defenders. So
brother, their O-line is so bad. There's no run game simply because of their O-line. I love Kenneth Walker. I am a huge fan. There's no run game. There's no pass protection. He's playing quarterback on hard mode.
I mean, yeah. Well, next game. Dolphins at Jets. Miami's -1. Over under is 38.5. It's gonna be 35 degrees and cloudy. Gonna suck. So,
no.
I'm not betting anything in this game out of my love for Hawk. But what is Sam? What do you have?
No.
if you go to the well and there's water, you drink. If you go to the well and there's water, you drink.
No.
Give me Jets money line. This is what we're talking about. You take a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink that water. But if it's there and it's hot outside, by God, he's going to drink. The Miami Dolphins cannot win in any degree that's under 60 degrees. Okay?
Who's not playing? Oh.
Shut up. The Jets, Rodgers, and Devontae Adams have been, pretty much expelled. They've been kicked out off of this team. Okay? Jets are winning this game. This is the ultimate Jets spot to finish the year how they were supposed to play. They acquired everything they could to be somewhat decent, and they couldn't make anything happen. This is the game. This is the game we've been waiting for.
No.
This is the game. Please, Lord, do miracles on me. I'm taking the Jets money line. He's done miracles on me. He's doing miracles this week. Jets money line. I'm not scared. Sean, why do you care what I'm betting on? Why do you care?
You want to know why I care?
Why do you care?
Because I have Jets +1.
He's done miracles on me. I'm
I'm
pouring honey on you, goat. I'm taking.
pouring
Come on.
ayahuasca on you, goat.
I'm pouring gasoline on you, goat.
Hawk, you're making me want to take it.
No.
No, stop.
No.
Stop. You bait it.
Stop.
Everyone
You bait
this
it?
for
Stop.
What do you
Actually,
mean?
yeah, do it. This is the one that hits. It was almost my mortal
No.
lock.
Our threesomes have been so bad, dude.
Somebody play Enter Sandman right now. As Luke puts in this bet.
No, please.
I'm not-
Please,
I'm not-
please.
I'll hold off. Hopefully
Please.
it's
Soft.
1.5 or
That's
something.
so soft. One. Dude, that half point is gonna do what? That was the
Because
most.
it makes
That was the
because then it's
stupidest
not-
thing I've ever heard.
Because then it's not a full threesome. It's only part of a threesome.
Crying.
It's what? Yeah,
No,
0.5 is a lot. It matters.
Yo, hopefully it gets to +1.25.
Anything over 1, I'm taking it. 1.01, I'm taking it. Dude, that's crazy. That's a crazy. We got to have a segment for us awards, and quote of the year might be that. If it goes to 1.5, I'm taking it. I got to write
I
that
said I
down.
might take it. I said I
No,
might
I
take
got
it.
to. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, give me the Jets +1. I think the Jets. Is Sauce Gardner playing? I'm pretty sure he
Doesn't
got
really
hurt.
matter.
His name is
doesn't
not
really
Sauce
matter.
anymore. It's Ahmed. He sucks. It's Ahmed. He lost Sauce.
Well, did you see what he put in T. Higgins'
Yeah,
comment?
dude. He's like, I wouldn't. He was like, I
Because
wouldn't come
I am not telling bro that.
here.
Tell T to come to New York. I am not telling bro that.
I'm telling bro that.
Gravy
And then
Gardner.
He tried to cover it up. He's like, "Oh, it's because we have all these good receivers." It's like, what are you talking about?
Not a chance.
And now DJ Reed is like, I don't want to play anymore, and so he's not playing on Sunday. Give me the Jets. Hopefully it gets to 1.5 so Weaver can make it a 3-some. Just move on.
I just want to pour honey, man.
If this
All
moves
right.
to a pick 'em, I'm done. This is bullshit.
49ers at Cardinals. Cardinals -4.5. Over under is 42.5. I took 49ers +4.5 because the Cardinals are done.
If this gets to a pick 'em up,
4.75.
I might
God,
tease
I
him
hate
to
it here.
1 point.
Mom, come pick me up from this. Pick me up from school. I feel like Sam riding on the short bus to school in the morning.
All right. Why do we always regress back to me? What did I do?
I'm taking a 1 point teaser to get the Jets to +2.5.
It was like Ben King. No, story time. Story time.
Alternate spread.
Hold on, story time. So I told Ben, our buddy Ben, shout out Ben Kubertowski. I told him,
this
hey,
is too good.
here's the teaser, right? Because it was like Commanders -7, Eagles -7.5, and like it was like the Bills -7. I said, take them all, put them all in, and put it on teaser. You'll get them all -1. He goes in because I had +160 on it, a 3-leg teaser. He goes in, puts in all the alternate spreads. He goes, what the hell, dude? I got -180, and he put it in. He put money on it. Oh God!
He put it in. The king of the alternate spreads.
Dude, this guy Eddie Parlay, he goes, "Look what I got! Brees Hall, alternate rushing yards.
Dude,
Aaron Rodgers, alternate passing yards."
He would set parlays. The line would be like 8.5, and he'd show you the parlay, and he'd have like the alternate spread at like -8. Dude, the best part of that story is that like this was like Friday, and Sam's like, put the teaser in. He's like, yo, I got it, I put it in. And then we get to Sunday, and he's like, wait, why is yours +160?
He goes, mine's -180. Dude, he'll put like 6 bets together just to get the -110. It's like Aaron Rodgers alternate passing yards 174.5, and it didn't hit. For like 156.
Um,
I'm dying, dude. Wait, what's the game we're talking about?
San Fran. I'm not
Arizona.
We moved on
I
to
was gonna
49ers
take-
Cardinals.
I was gonna take 4.5, but I really wanted to get to 4.6, man.
Oh,
I'm not
God,
taking it now.
Coach
I'm
Meg's
staying off
underbelly.
this game.
Oh.
Why is Coach Mags catching a stray?
Because
Coach
every time we get to laughing like this, that's just
Oh,
what
I
I
know.
think back to. We were on
The
the
Uno
bus, and I
game.
just could not, dude. I could not stop laughing the
Oh.
whole game.
Oh man!
That was like a solid
Shout out
week
Coach
straight. Where we
Mags.
just like, yeah.
Shout out Coach Mags. We're doing 75 hard. If you want to do it with us, get rid of the underbelly. That's crazy.
Can I take the alternate at 70 hard?
Can I get the alternate at +5?
Over under how many days does Sam stay hard?
No, that's quote of the year. That's
Whatever.
quote of the year.
Whatever 24 hours times 75 days is, that's how hard I'll be.
Bro, Bro said over under how many days does Sam say hard?
I'd show up to Sam's house on like day 70, and I'd be like, "Yo, how's it going?" He goes, "Dude, I don't know what's going on. I've been staying hard." I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I've been taking Viagra for the past 70 days."
Dude, are you sure?
I've been flicking it every day. It's just not coming up.
It's not good.
Dude, I don't think this is possible, man. Oh man. Did the Cardinals announce who's playing running back this week? I know James Conner got put on IR.
Oh,
No, it sucks though.
I think it might be DeMarcado. Oh no, it's Michael Carter. Is DeMarcado
DeMarco's
hurt?
kind of goaded.
I like DeMarcado a lot. Is he hurt?
I
I
don't know.
like Michael Carter.
I can
Give
look at
me.
their depth chart.
I really. Damn, is he hurt?
No, right now it says, oh yeah, Michael Carter's their starter for this week. Then it's DJ Dallas.
DeMarcado got put on IR 3 weeks ago. I'm such a casual. That is really, really unfortunate. Never mind. I'm not touching this game. If James Conner was playing, I'd be all over the Cardinals. But Josh Dobbs sucks, so I'm not gonna. No.
All right, best game of the week: Vikings at Lions. Detroit -3. Over under is 55.5. I took at what is that? Or no, I'm retarded. Vikings minus or I'm
It's
so done.
every
Vikings,
single podcast it happens. Like we stopped
Vikings
using
plus
that
3.
word.
Vikings. What word?
I'm not gonna repeat it. Go ahead.
Vikings +3. I think they're really fun to watch. The Lions started off kind of slow the first half against the Niners. Their defense struggled a little bit, and I think the Vikings are going to be able to kind of throw the ball a little bit this week. Not sleeping on Aaron Jones either. He's not having a great, phenomenal season, but I don't think this Lions secondary, how injury riddled their defenses, are going to be able to keep up with the Vikings on offense this week.
I have $8,000 million that I know what Sam's bets in this game.
Yeah, I'm not scared. I took the over 56.5. I actually for the viewers, I took it earlier at 52.5, but just for the viewers, I'm doubling down on it. I just put money on it 56.5 as well. I'll put both on there if that's fair with you guys. I took it earlier in the week at 52.5, and I'm doubling down 56.5. The Vikings
usually double downs only work if the total goes lower, right? I
No,
think that's
I'm doing it for the people.
And he said he's not scared, man. Just let him do it.
I'm not scared. Yeah, man. Mommy, I ain't afraid of no ghost. I'll tell you that. But like we said, Detroit is injury riddled on defense. Minnesota's been moving the ball really, really well. I really don't care who wins this game. I'm expecting an over. I think this game gets into the 60s easily. It's easily going to be one team's going to have high 20s, the other team's going to have low 30s, mid 30s. The games we're going to see a lot of score.
According to Sam, I'm scared because I took the under 56.5.
Scared.
Yeah, I'm so scared, man.
Oh my God, he's so scared.
Detroit. Last time they played, it did hit 60. I know, guys. So let's all get scared and hit the over. It moved up to 56.5. I'm taking the under. If it was like 52.5, I'm not taking the under there. But 56.5, it's just too many points for a game that means so much, and two teams that are like scheming so hard against each other and are doing anything in the world to stop each other's offense, who are both like high flying, obviously. Obviously, David Montgomery's not playing this week. Clearly, he's been out a few weeks, but I think that it's different from the last time that they played. I think it takes an aspect of their offense out that is kind of needed to go crazy against the Vikings. Obviously, Jahmyr Gibbs he's very, very good, but they clearly don't want him playing every single snap. And Craig Reynolds is not David Montgomery, and Jamar Jefferson is not David Montgomery.
Jamar Jefferson?
Yes, Jamar Jefferson. He is their third string running back.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say Justin Jefferson.
No, no. Justin Jefferson is not David Montgomery either, if you were wondering.
I'm a casual.
It's okay. Yeah, I think there's just it feels like too big of a game in a primetime game and a divisional game. It feels like they're both going to come out flying everywhere on defense. Obviously, Detroit's still so banged up on defense. So I don't think this game's going to fly under, but I do like it because it feels too high. But yeah, it's not my mortal for a reason. But I will take the under, especially now that it's moved up to 56.5.
56. All right, guys, it's time to go into our favorite or our second favorite, whatever you might think. Lock of the week. Here's my lock of the week. Sean, you might have put on some earmuffs. Bengals -1.5. Hungry dog run faster. There's just nothing stopping Batman right now. I love it. That was. I feel it in my testicles, and I think it's gonna be. I think it's Bengals game. Bengals game for them to walk out of that stadium with the ball raised high, with hopes for Sunday.
Yeah. I love that. I stayed away from it because I knew you were going to do that. So I got a little cute, a little sharp though. We're going to go into that Buffalo Bills New England game. I took the first quarter Bills spread at -2.5. Allen's going to play that first quarter. I don't think it's going to be a hard cutoff after one drive. He's playing that first quarter. New England's probably not going to get anything going on this defense. First quarter, you can see they'll probably be up. Even if it's 3-0, that covers it. But I see them going up 10-0, 14-0 to give their backups, the leg they need to win that game. So my mortal lock of the week is Bills first quarter spread at -2.5.
Yeah, you guys guessed it earlier. My mortal lock of the week is the under in Houston, Tennessee. This is kind of a spite bet because I bet the under last time these two teams played, and Will Levis played a good game. I don't know what was up with that. Now they are playing a combination of Mason Rudolph and Will Levis, and as the saying goes, if you have two quarterbacks, you have zero. I don't think Tennessee's going to move the ball at all. Houston's treating this. I believe they're playing everybody. They're just not. I think Deontay Johnson's even playing for them this week, which is whoop-de-doo. The Houston offense, I know they put up 2 points, and it's kind of like bounce back spot. We've been waiting for that offense to bounce back for like 8 weeks. Let's be honest.
All
It's like,
season.
they're going to bounce back now. They're going to bounce back now. Joe Mixon's back from injury. Oh, C.J. Stroud, they're off the bye. I even said that. It's blah 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 blah. It's a spite bet. I took the under last week. They scored 2 points. Their defense gave a 31 to arguably the best offense in the league. Now they're playing a team that doesn't even have a quarterback. I believe Tony Pollard's still not probably going to play. I like Tajay Spears, but I think he's doubtful too. So I don't even know who their third string running back is. Give me the under 37. I got it at, which I would have loved 38. 38, I would have been like, I don't even want to say what I was.
Tony Pollard is questionable. Tajay Spears is doubtful. Their third string running back is Julius Chestnut.
Oh damn! Give me the
You got
over.
Joey Chestnut, bro.
Give me the over 200 yards.
He
Hot
went to
dog
Sacred
eating
Heart.
king?
He went to Sacred
100
Heart
units.
University.
I'm putting 800 units on Julius Chestnut anytime touchdown.
Yeah, he has 20 carries for 91 yards this season. Went to Sacred Heart University. 5'11", 228.
Pure steel.
Yep, born 10/26/2000.
Hell yeah.
Well, fellas, JD's and Littleman.
For all you 1.5 bettors out there, gamble responsibly, please. Especially this week, tread lightly. I said that at the beginning. These are our best bets. You never know what could happen in this week. Nothing's going to regress to the means. The only thing I will think is the biggest game. This might be the biggest. It is the biggest game in regular season history. Detroit versus Minnesota. But tread lightly, please. Luke, give him the handle.
Yeah, follow us on Not So Hot Takes 2 underscores on Twitter, and then follow us on Not So Hot Takes on YouTube. If you're looking up the hashtag or the full name for that, it's Not So Hot Takes with 2 S's on there. We're putting that stuff out on a reg, so keep in line. We're about to get down to the best part of. We're already at the best part for college football, and then now we're about to be down the best part of NFL football. So stay tuned for that. Our first season is coming to a conclusion here rapidly. Feels like just yesterday it was week 1. We were all picking the Bengals to win the AFC North, and
Who did that? I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously,
Probably Sean.
it was always going to probably always going to be the Ravens.
There's always the
Sean,
Landers.
Do you have anything?
Yeah, obviously, as we said, gamble responsibly. It's traps galore because I don't even know if Vegas really knows how to cap when we don't even know who's going to be playing in the game. So if Vegas doesn't know, I hate to break it to you, fellas. You probably don't know either. Except us, we know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Follow the Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube. Comment on the Spotify. We're still waiting for a second commenter. So that could be you. That could be you. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. But yeah, that's all I got.
Fellas and lady fellas.
We'll
see
see
you
ya.
guys around.